Welcome to The Artist Matters. I'm Alex Rudy, and each week you will meet incredible artists from all walks of life. Filmmakers, writers, actors, painters, musicians, and so many more, sharing their stories to motivate and inspire the creative in you. Whether you're doing it for fun or looking to make a living, this show will help you on your journey to bring out the artist within and letting the world know that your art matters. Hello everyone, welcome to The Artist Matters. I am your host, Alex Rudy. Coming back to you. I am a little sick. I thought I was immune to everything. I haven't gotten sick in a very long time. That's why I say that. It doesn't happen to me often. Last 2 years, around this time, my poor wife has gotten sick. But I've been lucky to dodge the bullet. But must have been coming back from New York, coming from that cold weather to cold weather here in Florida. It was different cold, but not as cold. I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, I started feeling those signs, I think, Wednesday night. So I did some Zicam. I did some echinacea tea. Thought I'd be okay. I wake up Thursday feeling a little something happening, but maybe, I'll be okay. Maybe I go to my day job and it's rising, going to the head. The sinuses are blocked and the head is pounding. Then the nose is running. It's very embarrassing. And then I come home. I start taking some Alka-Seltzer, cold and cough. So let's see what happens. I'll go to sleep, wake up. Nope, I had to call in sick, which is rare for me because I don't get sick, like I said. But, I'm starting to get over it, and it's good. I guess I just needed some time to recalibrate, reset, and just take time off and get my stuff together and let myself heal. But the weekend before was exciting. I did go to New York with my wife. We don't vacation together a lot, so this was extra special. We got to see, of course, my stepdaughter, granddaughter, my sister, my niece. And I got to meet more of my stepdaughter's boyfriend's family, his dad and his dad's girlfriend. And I got to meet more of his mom's side. It's a really big side of the family. They have what they call Jewish Christmas. One of the uncles lives in North Carolina and can only come up this time of year. So they hold off on some of the Christmas and do some exchanging for the children and do the Secret Santa thing. Then they do the white elephant. If you people don't know what that game is, you buy a gift for like $25 or so, and you put it in this pile, and then everyone draws a number, and then the first person who draws picks a present. And then it keeps going on and on. Now, the higher you are in the number sequence, you have an opportunity to steal a present from someone if you like what they've got. And they have to either pick a new one or they have to take what you give them. And the very first person to pick number one, they have a chance to look at what everybody has and trade up or keep what they have. It was fun. It was really nice meeting them. They're very welcoming and heartwarming family, which is so good. I'm glad that my stepdaughter is amongst those people. My goodness, I met one of her boyfriend's nieces, little girl, Kinsley. Just met her that day, and at the end of the night, she gave me a hug. It was so sweet. They raised their kids good. It was very nice. It was cold, but being around them definitely warmed my heart. And getting to see my sister and niece also was nice to see them, take care of some family business, but also get in a little more time and then come back here to Florida and get sick. But that's what happens, I guess. We're not as immune as we can be. Just got to keep pushing on and giving you another episode of the show. Today we have Federico Aletta. I found him on the website Stage 32. that features a lot of creatives in film all over the place there, and I found it through one of my previous guests. He had one of the people that runs the website was Alex Ferrari, and he interviewed someone from Stage 32. I'm sorry I don't know the guy's name, but I joined it just because of that, and it sounded interesting, a good place to network and possibly meet people, and that's how I met Federico. I saw his bio and reached out to him, and he reached out to me. Now, he hails from Buenos Aires, Argentina, another international guest. And he's been a musician, an actor, and he has also become a documentary filmmaker. And when he got older, he decided to travel to Europe and live in England for a while. And then he met a girl and moved back with her to Tokyo, Japan, and lived there in 2001 for many years. And he learned the language. He was a waiter in a French restaurant in Japan. Go figure that out. But pretty wild. In that time, he and his brother collaborated a bit, and they created Fukahire Films, their little production company, which is now back in Buenos Aires. He has a lot of colorful stories to tell, and it was a very interesting interview. You'll learn a lot, and he's very exuberant and full of life character. You'll see what I mean, because here we go. Without further ado, enjoy my chat with Federico. All right, let's welcome to the show Federico. Hi, how you doing, man?
I'm great. Yeah.
Thanks for joining me. Good to have you on.
Thank you to contact me.
I know, it's been a while. Found you on Stage 32.
Yeah.
Good website. Good website.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, so we'll get into that. And, well, let's start at the beginning. So, you were born in Buenos Aires, is that correct?
I was born in Buenos Aires, 1980.
Wow.
Yep.
So he's coming up on the big 4-0?
The big 4-0, yeah, 2020 is 40, so I'm going there. 15th of June.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another summer, baby.
6 months. Yeah, wow.
So, growing up in Buenos Aires, was there, in that area, was there a lot of artistic things or creative things that inspired you to find whatever it was that sparked your creative interests?
Well, I will say, yeah, Buenos Aires is, it's a city. It's a city things, happens. I was born in center Buenos Aires, so yeah, I would say that Buenos Aires has things going on much more after the 2000. I think it got more international, but at that time it's a country is far away from the rest of the world in a way. So things took time. They always take time. Now with the globalization, we are kind of there. But during the 80s, 90s, we were just behind a little bit. Movies or like real, band release or like things like that, But you find a way to get around. But yeah, it was a lot of artistic going on, I'll say.
Now, what was did you always have a little creative side to you as a kid? Just, drawing and when it was, when I was really young, that was the easy thing, on your hands with my sister. And then I think when I was 12, 13, when I started high school, I joined the club, the music club that it was school, they got an artistic side kind of thing. Mm-hmm. So they got, we got to choose an instrument, and so I choose bass guitar when I start from there. And I always love music. Music is naturally my instinct. Always when I was playing an instrument, so I got the chance. So I start with the bass guitar and start, get some bands. I was fan of the Ramones, crazy about the Ramones. I saw them like 6 times when I was 13. Oh yeah, man, wow. They were like boom, incredible. I went along when I was just a kid, and no regret. It was the best band ever playing live. Incredible. And, so would you say they were an influence on you?
Oh yeah. They were like, of course, Beatles, 60s music. I love Pink Floyd. When I just when I discover the paper of the Get of Dawn, kind of my life switched around and crazy about the psychedelia and all the kind of things, and fan of Sid Barrett back then,
Why the bass guitar? What was it about the bass guitar out of all instruments?
To be honest, I didn't know I had no idea how to play it. So, but everybody said like guitar. So I was like, well, nobody raised their hands for bass guitar. So I said, well, bass guitar. I'm gonna be the only one who plays it. So I'm gonna play in all the songs. And when my father got incredible, he got me a bass guitar, and I was like, I'm playing like struck. I had no idea how to play it, So quickly. I got a lot of attentions because not so many bass players. So that was actually a good choice to approach an instrument. And now I play piano, guitars. You can see, I don't know if you see, but I got tons of instruments. And then, I got into other things too. Yeah.
So was family into the arts? Were they very creative? Were they into music?
No music. I think I was the first one who broke in there. My mother has an artistic side. She was a flamenco dancer.
Oh, really?
Which is, I started playing flamenco. I was 15. I switched to the guitar, and then we do some shows together. We play some. Yeah, it was like a duo, funny with your mother, but it was interesting. Yeah, I became a flamenco player later. Then I switched to classical music, and I got lost in there. Yeah.
Were you wanting to become a full-time musician at this point?
What I did when I was 15, I was, flamenco is an art, or I would say, like, I think it needs a lot of time. You need to put a lot of time in the guitar because nothing is going to happen. And I wasn't really into flamenco music, but the guitar was just something incredible. So I put like 6 hours a day, and I quickly, and in 1 year, I became professional. So yeah, but I didn't like the flamenco atmosphere so much. I used to pick up girls when I was 15, so it was good. But and also have the other part. When I was a kid, I used to be like in commercials. My parents took me to their friends, and so I did some TV things. I wouldn't say acting, but I was.
Where did that come from then? All of a sudden, so where did that actor side of you come out?
Actor side came with my brother. We got those old cameras with so on the family trip we used to make movies. He's an actor now and a director. Okay. We kind of like I follow him in that. I was his actor and he was director. So he's more like that. I'm like the clown of the family, so it was easy for me to make people laugh and in a sense. Any family needs a clown, so and to make them laugh, kind of thing. So
were you making your own little movies then? You take pictures of family trips, yeah.
Yeah, we did with all techniques, editing. We did the small commercials. My brother was good at that. It's just get around to do editing with like the VHS things. Back then, man. And I used to also, my first recording in music was like a double tape cassette. So I was doing back then.
Wow.
Now it's so easy, but it was fine anyway. Yeah, I always tried to do my own thing, Try to do my own music, my own films. I was willing to just don't belong to like these complicated things, like get productions or thing. I'd always try to do myself.
But then you said you did some commercials as a kid or teenager?
Yeah. My mother took me to, she got friends, and then we did some commercials.
What kind of commercials?
We did a Kodak, and they put me in the background. Unfortunately, it was really young. And then I did a picture. It's good. You started from the bottom, and I can't remember like pictures for kids magazines, and then. But I never see any money, Later, when I was 17, I was, that's an easy. And I never wanted to, work. I never thought about being in an office or something like that. So I thought, modeling, acting is just something anybody can do. It's easy. Just,